Hello everyone, welcome back or welcome if you're new. My name is Vicky and this is Vicky Thinks, and today is Spooky Savings. And in this channel we do use mini challenges, tiny challenges, group plays, and sometimes even scratchers to try to save our money for whatever goals we are trying to save for, whether if it's emergency, medical, traveling, home, anything pretty much. And we do it this way because it's fun. So let's go ahead and get jump right into it. Why do I always get tongue-tied? But this time I do remember that I have paper clips somewhere. So let me actually see how much money I have here. Actually, I already know how much money, and I don't want to count it because I've already counted it like 3 times because I wasn't sure how much money I needed to put in here. So for now, let me actually go ahead and skip all the way back here to all of these paper clips. As you can see, I was really trying to put a signal here that I needed to get back to this part of my binder. It's $40 if I didn't say it, to be saved with today. Let's go ahead and start with this one. This is where we left off last week, and we shall continue with this one. Give me another second. I had to get my vacuum because I always forget to get it. So let me actually go ahead and scratch. Let's just continue on with the row here. Please let it be a friendly number. Finally, something normal. Oh my goodness, I was not getting any normal well, I mean, they're no normal numbers. They're just a bit too high for me. Oh, didn't even pick it up. Well, that's okay. Maybe because my battery's dying. 1, 2, 3. We are putting away $3 with this one, which is Salem Broom Co. And this challenge is from Susan at Wilma Ridge. I did get it from her Etsy shop. Next one here is this one, and this belongs to me. Well, obviously it belongs to me since I have it, but what I mean is mine. I don't think I ever uploaded it to my Ko-fi, I guess because I doubted myself on how pretty or how cute it was. So yeah, I have $5 here. So let me go ahead and save $5 with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. How is you guys' week going? I hope it's doing great. So far with this challenge, we have saved a total of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and $13. And yes, the stickers are damaged because I happened to leave it by the window. One of those days it was stupid hot here in Georgia and the stickers literally almost melted. This is my catch-all, so I don't really add anything to it because it is a catch-all. Let's finally go back to the front and let's go ahead and begin with Stay Alive. Stay Alive is one of my challenges. It is available on my Ko-fi if you guys are interested. Why do I always take out the card? The dashboard. Okay, let me go ahead and open it up. Let me put my scratcher to the side. This one right here is kind of like, what is that one game called? I always forget what it's called. MASH. I think it's called MASH. So it's pretty much the same concept, but in a horror kind of way. So today, well, not today. Well, I guess we do get to find today. We find out who the killer and who the survivor is because I already marked off pretty much all of the victims, which was Amanda, Louise, Stephanie, and Courtney. They were all victims, so none of them were the killer. Next one here is going to be the killer. Who is going to be the killer? Oh my goodness. Dun, dun, dun. Where was this person at? Let me get my dice right here and let's find out. 4. Okay, it wasn't the cool person because that one's already marked off. 3, no. 1, oh my goodness, it was the football jack. Or not jack, jock. Football jock. Okay, and who was the killer? 6, no, it wasn't Stephanie. It wasn't Louise. It was me. Oh my goodness. Victory! I am the killer. Why does that make me excited? Please don't take that the wrong way. I killed everybody. Let's see where I murdered people, or where I currently was. I was in an abandoned building. That's what I'm assuming, that's where my home base was. In the abandoned building, of course, that's where it would be. And nothing spooked me, but I slammed the door, apparently to distract somebody. And of course, I was the color. So, meaning that the survivor was the school nerd, of course. And it was Veronica from Weekly Budgets. She was in a dark camp. She heard a movement behind a tree. And obviously, she saw me, so she booked it. So, Veronica is the survivor. What am I doing? Why did I second guess myself spelling? Anyway, so let's go ahead and save. I'm so excited. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Today we're saving $6 because today we decided who the killer and who the survivor was. So we save 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and $6. So that means today, oh no, not 6. 1, 2, that it's gonna be what? 5 times 2 is 10, so it's going to be 11, so I need $5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I'm not mistaken, I got it correctly. So according to my previous math, I should have saved $30. So 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So apparently we saved $31. Maybe I did my math wrong, but that is okay. But you know what? Let's go ahead and take out that $1 and let's just keep it at 30 because I don't want to confuse myself later on. So this was Stay Alive. Yay! If you guys want to play it, it is available on my Ko-Fi. Please, please, please go ahead and check it out. I have many, many items for free, also for purchase if you guys are interested. So that was Stay Alive. How awesome. This was so much fun. I loved it. I might play it again, or I might come out with the second version. You never know. So yay, I finally finished the challenge. I'll go ahead and put it up there. And let's go ahead and move to horror movie mayhem. And this is from Budget with Amanda and the 4 Dead Losers. They do have a podcast. Amanda tells you a little bit more about it in her channel if you guys want to go ahead and check her out. And let's go ahead and jump right into this one. Grab your tea, grab your snack, because this is where I yap. And I don't mind it because I really like this stuff. Okay, so the next one here is Evil Dead. According to the internet, apparently the actual correct name is The Evil Dead, but I have always remembered it as just Evil Dead. So that's what I'm going to call it, Evil Dead. And it was released in 1981. Of course, I'm going to give it a 3 stars. I know you guys are like, what? But I'll tell you why in just a minute. Okay. Let me go ahead and actually roll the dice because I will forget. Oh man, no, we don't accept one. $3. That seems fair. Let's go ahead and save $3 with this one. And let me just go ahead and put the money away already because I will forget. 1, 2, 3. Let's just put it there. And let me actually go ahead and jump in. Evil Dead was released in 1981, and it was starring Bruce Campbell as Ashley J. Williams, or just Ash, because I don't think we ever heard his real name out. And at some point in time, his girlfriend, and a couple of his friends decide to rent out a cabin out in Tennessee, out of all places. I always hear like spooky things happening in Tennessee, or like in the forest in Tennessee. Like there's always something going on, like something spooky. I feel like the whole entire southern part of the United States have like a spooky feel to them. And especially if you go like towards the Appalachian Mountains, I feel like there's even more spooky stuff going over there. But I feel like in general, a lot of spooky stuff happens like throughout the South. I don't know. It's crazy. Anyway, that's not the point. The reason is, well, actually, that's not even the reason. Anyway, so they, rent out this cabin, and like literally as soon as they arrive to the cabin, spooky stuff starts happening. They literally see a swing like swinging before they even walk into the cabin. Like it's swinging on its own, and they see like things that are like creepy, and as soon as like they go to like grab the door to like open the door to the cabin, like everything completely stops. And like at the same time, there was one of the friends is like trying to take a picture of this old clock, and the old clock also stopped as soon as they reached for the door. So the movie, like right off the bat, starts out creepy. So you know, a lot of creepy stuff happens while they are in the cabin, or while they're staying there. At some point in time, like they start hearing creepy noises, creepy stuff starts happening, things are moving like on their own. At one point in time, one of the girls, I forget her name, Cheryl, maybe? I forget her name. The point is, she goes out to the into the forest to find out what the noises are. And like she literally goes out there, and there's a whole bunch of like creepy noises. So she's out there trying to investigate what they are. Little did she know, she gets possessed. She comes back. She tries to kill her friends in here, like in the cabin. So like her friends, you know, they try to stay away from her. Like she's attacking them, and then somehow they manage to trap her in the basement. And then like throughout the whole movie, eventually almost everybody gets possessed by something. And this movie, honestly, when I watched it the first time, it did not scare me. To be honest with you, this movie kind of made me laugh. It was like a horror comical kind of way. They classify it as horror action. Yes, there's some action in it, but it's very, to me, it's a very comical action. I think it's hilarious. I think this movie, it gives me scary movie senses, but like that's not the point of this movie. Like this movie was really trying to be scary, but it's giving scary movie. You really should watch it. I think it's a hilarious movie. I think I love it, which is why I only gave it 3 stars, because it's not scary at all. Sorry guys, my husband has come home and I don't like filming when he's home, so I'm gonna be pausing a lot probably. But yeah, next one here is Poltergeist. I don't remember if I finished talking about Evil Dead, but yeah, it's a comical horror movie in my opinion. I think you should watch it. I think it's hilarious. If you hear that back noise, that is my husband working. He is fixing our bathroom, or he's remodeling it. He's been remodeling it ever since we moved in 2 years ago. It needed a lot of work. So right now he's doing our bathroom. So that's why you hear all of the ruckus and noise. So our next one here, like I said, is Poltergeist. Poltergeist was released in 1981 and is considered a horror fantasy. And it was written by Steven Spielberg with a couple of other people, but it was mainly from a story that was written by Steven Spielberg. So I'm assuming like these other people, I could have written their names down, but I didn't want to. It was a story created by Steven Spielberg. So all of these other people, I guess, they just helped to create the story into a movie instead of just a story. So anyway, this is a story about a family that, like an average California family that moves into a new home. One second. This makes me nervous. One second. When I tell you I do not like filming with my husband home, it gives me anxiety. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. And he came home early today, so I'm in like, okay, anyway. So the family moves into this new home, and while they're moving in, oh, actually, I should say, starting Heather Roca? I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but she is the main character, Carol Ann, and obviously her parents. It's her, like she's a little kid. There's a brother who's 8 years, I believe, and her mom and her dad that move into this house. So as they're moving in, you know, things are happening, but because they are moving stuff all the way around, they don't notice it. But at nighttime, when, you know, back in the day, when TVs didn't have a good signal, they would have static on the TV. And Carol Ann started noticing that there was voices coming out of the TV. Now, nobody really kind of believed her. They just thought, you know, okay, she has a great imagination, whatever, let it be. So, you know, they let it be, and she's hearing these noises, or these voices, I should say. And they're telling her things, they're calling her like to come and join them. And all of these crazy things happen. She actually ends up getting sucked into I guess you could say the TV, but it's actually into another dimension where all of these souls are trapped. There's a bunch of souls trapped in whatever this dimension is, and they want her soul. They want her light because she's a pure soul, I guess you could say. And all of the people that are trapped in there, I guess they're either trapped or they're like bad people. I don't really remember because it's been a minute since I've seen this movie. So now obviously throughout the whole movie is them trying to get her back from these people, because it turns out that the house they bought was actually built on a cemetery. And I don't know if it was like ancient like territory or land or sacred land. I don't know. The fact is there was a cemetery there, so like there's all these souls that are trapped in here, and there's one main guy that wants to just, you know, pull in all of the souls that he could possibly pull in. So somehow, you know, obviously she gets trapped in there, so they pull in this other lady, or they contact this other lady that speaks to spirits and stuff like that. She's like the little short chubby lady. I think she's so cute. And she has like this huge charm on her chest, and she rubs it anytime she wants to talk to Carol Ann. It's hilarious. I love it. I love this movie. This movie is so good. It's so good at like getting your attention, and like really it's I would call this a traditional horror movie because it kind of gives you like that ooh iffy spooky feeling, especially if you watch it at nighttime. I think it's such an amazing movie. It's so good because it like kind of it itches that little sense of like spooky spirits kind of, you know, horror. That's why I call it a traditional horror, which I think it's so good, and I think you should watch it. It is a must. Obviously all of these that I have on these on this list is a must, otherwise I wouldn't mention it. And if I do mention it, I will tell you don't mind it, skip over it. But I think it is hilarious. Well, it's not hilarious. I think it's a great movie. It's not super scary, I don't think, in my opinion. I don't think it's super creepy. Oh my goodness, I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to pause this because he keeps coming in and out, and I don't like this. Anyway, let's go ahead and roll for Poltergeist because I didn't even roll to see. We're saving $4, and I didn't even rate it either. So, and let's go ahead and rate it a 4-star because although I do think it's a really good movie, I do not think it's a super scary movie. So I guess my rating is based on how scary I think it is. But I also, well, actually, you know what? Let's give it a 4.5. 4.5 4.5 star rating. Because I think it's a really good movie. I think it could scare people, but I don't think it's a super scary movie. So, did I even add... No, because this is only 3, so I need to add $4 to this one. 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, plus the 3 from the previous movie. So in this challenge, we now have a total of 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, $35 saved. How awesome. And we still have a couple of them to go and a whole other side to still rate and see how much money we can save with this one. Woohoo! Yay! Let's continue on here. This challenge is from my friend Veronica at Weekly Budgets. Where is my scratcher? Oh my goodness, I'm such a... Let's go ahead and scratch this one right here. This is a 5. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. $5 to be saved. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in this challenge, we now have a total of, let's find out, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. $22. That means we have $8 left between those 2 scratchers to be saved next week. So maybe next week we can complete it. Woohoo! Next one here. How much money do I have left? Let's hope. Let's do a 4-sided dice. We are coloring in 2 of the 2s. So that means it's going to be $4 to be saved. So it's perfect. $4 to be put away. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in this challenge, this is also from Susan from Wilma Ridge. If you guys are interested, it was from her Etsy shop. So we have a total of 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. $22 saved with this challenge. Yay. Next one here is from Dawn, Sunrise Budgeting. Do I want to risk it? How much money do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's hope we don't get a number higher than 6. Crossing fingers. Or should I just, you know what? Let's try it. Let's just try it. Perfect. $5. Awesome. So that is $5 to be saved with Susan's. That means we only have $1 left. So in this challenge, we now have a total of 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, $21 saved with this challenge. And this challenge will save us $32. And I also purchased this from her Etsy shop. Or was it her Ko-Fi? I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure she'll have her stuff linked down below. I will have her channel linked down below. That way you can go ahead and go over to Dawn, watch her videos, subscribe, leave a comment, and check her shops out. I don't know if she has, I believe it was a Ko-Fi. Maybe I could be wrong. I think it was Ko-Fi. Go check her out. Oh, we don't have enough money to go into Lindsay's. So let me go ahead and put some stickers, not stickers, paper clips, to remind ourselves that this is where I have to start next week. So the paper clips kind of helped and reminding me that this is where I need to start next week for our savings challenges. Oh, I did it backwards. There we go. Maybe that will remind me next week that that's where I need to go. I will not replace that one in there. I just want to keep saving on the challenges that I currently have. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I still have that $1. I need to put it in my catch-all. Okay, so let's see. What do I have here? I have $3. So that was a 1. Okay, so I don't have enough, so I'm just going to put it as an extra here and just leave it there. And maybe next week it'll have extra money so that I can mark something off on this challenge from What's Popping Sunshine. So again, oh look, last time I didn't show you guys that I also had Halloween IOUs. Look how cute are these. They're so freaking adorable. The other part of these I sent up to my friend Courtney. I did send her some of these in Happy Mail because I wanted her to have some cute little IOUs for Halloween. I thought they were so cute. Anyway, oh look, here's another fall. Let's see if I can get it out. Oh my goodness. How cute is this IOU? It's so, oh, I don't even, you know what? I know you guys, maybe you didn't, maybe you did, saw my video about my YouTube subscriber count and my watch hour count. At this point, I just need to get over it and not think about it anymore. I'm just gonna enjoy the videos because literally that's the reason I got on this camera, on this YouTube, because I had fun and because I loved doing these challenges. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna worry about my watch hours anymore because I feel like I'm stressing myself out more than I need to and more than I actually wanted to. So yeah, the hours are going to be what they are. If I do meet them, then I meet them. If I don't, then I don't. But I'm still going to be here every week doing my savings challenges, my minis, and my tinies. Well, I don't know about tinies. I've been thinking about tinies, like removing them from my series and just, you know, move those monies to my minis into my scratchers and have 2 scratcher videos instead of minis, tinies, and scratchers. But we'll see what happens. So yeah, that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you are subscribed and you would like to go the extra mile, please go ahead and hit the bell and hit the all button. That way you get notified every single time I upload. And that is it. See you guys later. Bye.